Hey everybody, it's me John. Welcome back to another video. Today is day 103 of the challenge because I didn't do a video yesterday, so I'm going to cover that today. But also, let's cover today's video, today's question first. One second. I'm so sorry. Oh my, I just have to square this away right now. So, okay. So day 103, the question is, do I believe in God? I don't not believe in God. I think God is a possible thing. I think it would be cool to know if there was a God. I would be ecstatic to know. I think that would be, it'd be interesting. To have that confirmation. I know that everybody just kind of believes because of what they've read and what they've seen, you know, life experiences. But personally, it's just, I don't believe in, or I've never seen efforts that I could square up to being the work of God. I can see efforts that can be the work of hard-working individuals or people making strives or whatever, but I would not square it away to God. So I don't not believe in God. I believe the phrase is agnostic. I don't necessarily care about religion in general sense. It's not my thing. Alright. Also, the question of yesterday's was lessons I've learned so far through life. Biggest one is to be considerate of others, and that how much it pays off in general. Being a considerate person and, you know, taking into consideration other people's feelings about stuff and just, you know, trying to be there for them, or, you know, dealing with situations in a certain way as to not provoke someone. It goes a long way, and it definitely gets noticed by people. When you try to be considerate and be a good person, it's definitely something that everybody should invest in. I feel like, and I've said this before, it's one of the things that would make a world a drastically better place if everybody was just a little more considerate. What else have I learned in my little life? Not everybody's gonna be nice to you. Not everybody's gonna be a good person to you up front, but that's not a reason to not be a good person back to them. I always believe to never stoop to somebody else's level, to always try and be the best person that you can be in those situations. And so it's just like a story for me. In my freshman year of high school, like I'm saying this like I graduated, but I'm still student. But my freshman year of high school, there was this kid in my health class who was pretty racist to me. I got the N-word thrown at me a couple of times, and he would always try to provoke me and fight me in class. But, you know, I was not about that life. I wasn't going to have it. I was just like, okay, if that's what you want, if that's how you want to act, that's okay. I'm just going to sit here and do my work because I respect you as a person. I don't want to provoke you or fight you. I don't want anything other than that. I'm just going to do my work. And I think in the long run it turned out better for me that I didn't do anything to him, because he ended up getting, like, removed from our school, and I didn't even have to do anything. I did get pulled aside by, like, one teacher and asked me to confirm whether this and that happened, and I guess they just needed, like, actual evidence to get rid of him or whatever. But it pays off to be nice to people, and it pays off to just not stoop to their level regardless of what they do to you. In all events, you should try to be the better person. I don't care, I mean, it shouldn't matter how much you dislike the person or what that person has done. You should still try to be the better person. Or not even the better person, because it shouldn't be a competition of who can be the better person. You should try to be the best person that you can be. And that, at all times, honestly. What else? Life is a lot harder when you try to do it by yourself. And it's not like, okay, well, this is for me. This is my viewpoint. Life is a lot harder when you try to do it by yourself. There are a lot of things that I try to tackle on my own, or say I will do on my own, because I feel like it's not my place to ask somebody else to help me with it. But like making that decision and going through those things, those have been some of the most difficult things that I've done or am doing. And in reality, all I wanted was somebody to help me, or all I wanted was somebody by my side while I did these things, somebody to be there for me as I did them. And I personally am too stubborn or too idiotic to just be upfront and be like, I'd really rather you were here helping me, or I'd really rather you were here with me in this moment, instead of being like, no, I want to do this alone. No, I can handle this by myself. For me, life is a lot harder when I try to do it alone, or when I, take on some tasks by myself, because I think that I don't deserve to ask people, or I think it would be rude of me to ask somebody to help me with those things, and when it's probably the things that I should be asking the most about. So there's that. Yeah, definitely don't be afraid to ask for help. That's one thing that I have a huge problem with. I'm a really stubborn person. I'm a really, like, hey man, I'll help you anytime, but if you try to help me, I'm going to be a little defensive about it, because I'm here to help you. I'm not trying to help anyone else. And this, I don't know if this comes from me being stubborn or my lack of motivation to get anywhere. Which has changed. I do feel like I have more capability to get somewhere now than I did before, but prior it was just like, I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere exceedingly far, and so I don't understand why you're trying to help me, but it's something that you should be focused on yourself. You should be going places. I don't really, I'm so, it probably comes from my selflessness, and I hate to it makes it sound like I'm bragging, but like I try to be selfless as much as possible, and so the idea of somebody trying to help me or give me things, like I don't, like when people buy me things, and it's contradictory, because I'll ask people to buy me things as a joke, but then they do it, and then I'm like, oh my god, I didn't mean to use your money for me, your money should be used for you, and I freak out about it, and I try to repay that eventually. But it's definitely just like, you should be able to ask for help. It's not a bad thing to ask for help. There's no shame in it. There's nothing wrong with it. Even if it was something you can do before, but now you can't do as well, you should probably ask for help. Even if it's something that you feel like you need to take on your own, maybe you should get some guidance from somebody. Say like, dude, I need help on how I should progress in this situation. Boom. It's better to just be okay with asking for help, because that will help you in the long run. It will be so much easier, and you won't put as much like stress and, oh my god, that list was so bad. Put stress and stuff on you. It's just a beneficial thing. What else is there? Sometimes learn to listen, and I mean this in two ways. One, listening is listening when people give you advice or try to help you. They are helping you because they want to be there for you, and because you either ask them, or they feel the need that you need, or if they feel like you need help. And what they're saying is valuable. Like, even if you don't think it's valuable at all and it's not helping you at all, it's still something that you should remember, because it might help you in some other situation or further on in life. Like, definitely listen in that regard. And also, learn to listen to people when they're telling you things. Learn to just be that open ear when they're ranting about whatever, because it's sometimes, I speak from experience, sometimes it's hard to talk about things that you have problems with, or things that you're interested in. Like, those are two drastic realities, but like, sometimes I don't want to be up in front and be like, dude, I really like this one game because this and that, and it's just so interesting to me, because I know that not everybody's going to be like, oh my god, or wow, please tell me more about it, or generally intrigued about what I'm talking about. Like, that's why I'm so reclusive about what I like, because I know that most people aren't going to receive it well, or even care. and then listen to people when they have problems, because if you just like act like you don't care, then they're not gonna trust you anymore, nor are they gonna trust anybody else, because you've set the example like this problem that they have is not important to this person, so why should it be important to anybody else? So you want to be able to listen to people, and you want to make them feel comfortable and make them feel like, yes, I have a legitimate existence that people should acknowledge, and people are acknowledging. That's something that people need in their life. It's already 10 minutes in this video, and I don't want to talk your ear off, and I have to upload this, and this is going to be kind of lengthy to upload and stuff. So I'm not going to go any further. Thank you everybody for watching. If you like my video, go check out Daniel's. Daniel had both of his videos up before mine because he's a good noodle, and I'm losing my touch with this, and so I apologize for that, but I'm going to get my grasp back. It's just, you know, the end of the school year is a really hectic time, and I already have so much like piling up, both school related and non-school related, so I'm trying to get through all of that. But yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.